Join Dalton and Jacob as they discuss the ever-changing world of trading card games. TCG Buzz starts now.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dalton, back at it again with the new man behind the live stream, Christian, and your favorite ginger on TCG Buzz, Jacob.
Christian's running the live stream for the first time, so bear with him as he
blatantly made that first mistake.
Makes a couple little mistakes. That's okay. He's learning. The point is, we got it now. It's time for us to talk about card game anime.
But I wanted to say that.
Oh. Did I steal your thunder?
Card game more, no. No, I cheat.
So yeah, our focus today is on card game anime, because there's a lot of it, and the two people at this table, we've spent how many 100 hours, do you think, watching card game anime over the years?
I was not aware I was supposed to keep track.
Oh, shame on you. Shame. So, first of all, though, before we actually get into the discussion, thanks to those of you who are joining us live. I see a couple of you already. Well, we got Tide Pods. Tide Pods was in earlier.
Pods. Dead meme.
Cameron Blackstar, thanks for joining us. We see you around every now and then. Lucario Knight, hello. Kiru, hello. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're talking about card game anime today. Do you have a particular favorite? Let's start there.
Favorite?
Yeah, start with the big question.
Favorite? That's a toughie.
Maybe we should come back to that one.
You start us off.
It is hard to choose a favorite because there are some that are really good, some that are kind of good but are about card games in particular I really like, and some that are so bad they're good. A good example of that would be OG Yu-Gi-Oh! It's pretty cringy, but that's
totally thought you were going to say Duel Masters.
That was actually what I was segueing into, dude. You ruined it.
Oh.
The show I'd like to talk about is the one that has a good balance of all three. Duel Masters.
Duel Masters.
So,
if Deadpool was a card game, you have Duel Masters.
So the fun thing is this only applies for the English dub. I don't know about any other dubs, but the Japanese dub does not include this. The English dub is basically a parody of card game anime, which is really funny because it's still one of the earlier examples. Because it came out in, like, what, 2004, I want to say?
Is that right?
I think so. So yeah, it breaks the fourth wall constantly. It picks on the card game anime tropes, and it's just a blast. And it's actually legitimately funny. You know, when it's not being cringy, or, you know, not having really outdated CGI.
Yeah.
It's worth a watch if you're a fan of card game anime.
Well, it's hard to say. Because are we going more straight up, they play the card game in the anime? Or are we talking about an anime that's based... Maybe I was going to go with Chaotic.
It's this weird exception, though, because, like, they don't ever acknowledge that there are trading cards, but they're essentially playing the trading card game without the cards.
Because it should have been the best online card game ever.
Like, if Chaotic is actually pretty good. The first season. The second season's really bad.
I don't know what you're talking about. There was never a second season.
Oh yeah, it's just like the live action Avatar movie never happened. No. Chaotic's pretty good.
Oh yeah. But, I guess I gotta pick something, huh?
Yeah, you do. You're on.
I guess I can't pick Lock and Logic because somebody says no. Buddyfight 100. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's the other thing, I guess, is certain seasons or series of a particular brand are better than others. We've talked between us about what seasons of Buddyfight are good / not. And generally,
with Yu-Gi-Oh?
Generally, Buddyfight 100 is the best season of Buddyfight.
So far.
What would you say is the worst season of
Triple D.
Buddyfight? Triple D.
No questions about it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's got some good character moments, and the humor is better than other seasons, but like overall, it's not a very good season. Sorry, Triple D fans. How about Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh.
5Ds. It's my favorite.
5Ds is really good. I agree.
But I do know a lot of people don't like 5Ds for the fact of synchros, because it sped up the game.
But just
I do know there's a lot of people who like GX, but then again, you hear more about the people who hate GX.
I actually like GX because of this thing where, okay, I'm probably get banned from all card game communities now, but I actually do like GX, and hear me out. The reason being, it has a much better premise than OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there's a more cohesive storyline to it, without it being, we must save the world every episode. There's still more casual stuff, and it's like, hey, we're learning because we're at school, which I think is something kind of unique that no other card game anime has done. You know, it's a school dedicated to the, oh wait, Buddyfight, kind of? Crap.
Rival Academy?
I guess what we're saying is Buddyfight is Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. No, but Yu-Gi-Oh! GX gets a lot of those more interesting interactions. The characters do feel a little less cardboard cutout than in the first series, but still has all the cringiness. Every last bit of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Which, in my opinion, is a plus. To be honest, though, I would not count it if we're ranking Yu-Gi-Oh! Seasons, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains has been, so far, fantastic.
That is true.
Absolutely amazing because of its more grounded and serious take on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty stellar.
Well, I guess I kind of rank Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit differently, you know, based on the anime. I have to kind of go on the concept that they introduced, and I really do like synchros. No matter how much they kind of made the game a little cancerous for a little bit, and then kind of came back to when XZs came in. But Links, they haven't really caught my eye yet, you know, they still seem a little So, you know, the Links have to grow on me before Vrains all of a sudden rivals and...
I'm pretty good at rating them. Personally, I don't really like Links as a mechanic, but I really like the direction the anime has been going in. But I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a classic, you know, I mean, I've watched OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters so many times. Like, I've also watched Season 0. Have you watched Season 0?
I've seen some snippets. Yeah.
It's pretty good. I mean, even though it really doesn't count as a card game anime, because only like 4 of the 20 episodes are about card games, still worth a watch.
But isn't that most card games?
No, I don't think so. Alright, so let's talk about some other ones. Vanguard.
Nah.
I'm going to give my opinions on Vanguard. Vanguard Season 1 is altogether a masterpiece as far as card games go. I'm calling that there. Because of the fact that they managed to balance the more balanced, casual, playing card games at your local card shop and the Fate of the Universe, Save the World stuff in a way that I feel no other show really has, but also because the how the characters are represented is done incredibly well. And you feel the growth of the main character, Aichi, as it goes on. But also the side characters are all super interesting. I do think you lose some of that power of the first season because it's like a one-and-done story. I think it goes really well, but it gets less and less special if you keep the series going, which they did for a while. Season 2, Asia Circuit, bad. Just bad. Leon's a cool character. Some of the other cool side characters are neat. The new clans were all cool, but the show itself, bad. Though I do like the fact that they focused on alternative modes to fighting. Like they did tag fights and stuff in that season, and like different funky ways you can play, which I love that kind of thing. You know, I love always trying to come up with new formats. We've done it in matches before.
That's true. That's true.
I love that kind of thing. So I really appreciated that, but the story was bad. Link Joker, really good for the most part. I thought it was stretched out too long. Like, it could have really done with being like 10 episodes shorter than it was. But other than that, overall really great story. Legion Mate, meh. Killer theme songs, but meh. G, meh. Other G series, meh. GZ, meh. New reboot, gonna be cool. There you go. You just got in like 3 minutes my entire review of all the Vanguard series. Take it away, Dalton. Something new.
Well, I was going to go back on the Vanguard thing. Only reason why I said pass was because I only watched the first season, and then I was done with it. Because nothing else caught my eye. It all seemed kind of, yeah. What about other ones? What other ones? You know, we covered Duel Masters, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Vanguard. Well, let's talk Buddyfight. Because you know we had to get to there eventually.
I'm very torn on Buddyfight's anime. Because in some regards, I think it's awesome. But there are the little things add up in that show. So things I like. I really like the interaction with the actual Buddy monsters. Would you agree with that? It reminds me a lot of Digimon, but like the Buddy monsters actually have personalities.
Ouch.
I know. And I'm a huge Digimon fan.
Poor Agumon, man.
I know.
Jeez.
I know. But, you know, the Buddy monsters are really quirky, really interesting, and I like just seeing them hang out and interact with the normal world. You know, the episodes where Drum's going and running off and getting some takoyaki from some random vendor, pretty cool. The times
when he learns the word rescue and
no
transforms into a super.
The times when Bots goes giant and Gal's like, no man, you can't do that. You'll spook the normies. The normies. I find that really interesting because there are so many card game animes that have this card game is the secret to the fate of the universe and is omnipresent and gives you god powers, but none of them show you what that does to the normal world. You know, I'd love to see an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where like, did you see that one guy just like summon giant dragons? Like, you never get that. Or Vanguard. Why is that dude's eyes glowing and they're talking about psychology and stuff? That's weird. I'm gonna go eat a corn dog. I think I got off on a tangent.
Huh?
But there are issues with Buddyfight's anime. I think the pacing is usually fine, but there are times where it gets pretty bad.
Triple T, got it?
I think they've overused the tournament arc like crazy.
It's kind of hard to say that because otherwise, come on, like really, you kind of need a tournament to like kind of wrap it up.
Tournaments are great, yeah, but like 80% of Buddyfight is tournament, and it makes the tournaments feel less special. I also think some of the characters are just not good, and also they tend to, because you know they have to sell the product. And it's one of the most on-the-nose shows about selling the product. Like, they push in characters just to demonstrate a new deck and then push them right back out and then only bring them back around when it's time for that deck to get support. Or, you know, there's the laundry list of plot points that they dropped or forgot about. What was with the eyes, with the thing that created the Gargantua Punisher? What happened with the whole disaster at the beginning that like killed Tetsuku's parents? What happened to what's her name, Terumi, Tetsuya's girlfriend? Where's she at?
Well, they were never an item. It was never official. He went to go confront her and actually make it official, and her mind was wiped. So therefore,
is that what they call it now?
Yeah.
Her mind was white. Oh no. I do feel that the show is pretty decent, especially considering we're not the target market. You know, it's meant for kids.
Obviously, come on, man.
It's meant for kids, and for the most part, I do think they do a decent job at it. But sometimes it can get a little grating.
Yeah, I feel like they need to get rid of a specific character, and I think you know who I'm talking about.
Ozen never again.
No, they need to bring him back. I need more of him. They need to get rid of a certain other character. Come on, you know this.
Time Roulette, go.
No.
Gao.
No.
Gao. Ban Gao. Tetsuya. Tasuku.
There
Steve.
we go.
Who's
Steve? He wasn't even in it yet.
Yes. Introducing the new archetype from Ancient World blocks.
I was thinking dungeon. It makes more sense.
Fan card creators, get back to us on that.
Guys, generic world. Another archetype that doesn't get support.
You know, but I think the show's pretty entertaining. I've watched plenty of weird ones, but, you know, there are a couple that really stick in my mind that are really good. If you've never seen it, I always forget how you pronounce the name, but Wixos, W-I-X-O, X-C,
You got me on that one. No, man. Isn't that supposed to be like the Force of Will's competitor or something like that? No,
I think it could be with Weischwartz in Japan.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Really good anime. Really good.
Maybe we should get our hands on the card.
Yeah, it's Japanese only though, which.
And second thought, we might not do that.
Yeah. So that's the thing. All right, I'll give you 2 minutes right now. Talk about Luck and Logic's anime.
Oh my god, probably one of the best animes you'll ever see in your life. Sure, it's not really card-based, but the fight scenes, the action, the whole dynamic of it is amazing. I really wish the second season would have been more of the first. They could have done so much more with it. Also wish the game never died. I blame Jacob.
Whoa. Whoa, hold on. Why you blaming me?
It's my 2 minutes, not yours. Not yours. God dang it, I lost my thought. Do this, that, no. Oh yeah, Luck and Logic. Fantastic. There's a lot of things that Bushi fell apart on with the game, but otherwise I really loved it. I was really getting into it. I felt like I could have become a judge for our locals because of how much I was into it. Like, it was there. The anime was fantastic. I know we're supposed to be talking about anime, so I'm trying to keep it there. It was just all around great. Like, if I'd watch it again like 500 more times if I had to. Matter of fact, I might do that tonight. Carry on.
I want Magic the Gathering to have a card game show. But I don't want it to be...
Would it be like the shorts that Dragonborn Rise to
No.
would be like?
No. I want to be in the real world, and I want it to be live action, and I want it to be a whole bunch of, like, really overweight, sweaty white guys pretending to be the whole, like, and now I will draw this card to save the universe!
Ah, fuck's sake, just go to a pro tour.
What do you think, Kink? Do you think Wizards will accept my pitch?
I think he just got us banned.
Oh no! Rip up my DCI. Let's go.
Alright. And that also brings up another thing. A lot of animes. Wow. Well, no. A lot of card games don't have an anime to go along with it.
Bakugan was weird. I know you brought that up.
It was weird. Yeah, it was a weird one.
Because they didn't really do like a show for it, but they did little like shorts and clips for it, and the animation was really pretty on what they did have.
Pretty. I say it's cool.
Oh. Okay.
Try some other time. We're alive here.
Alright, what other card games don't have... I mean, Pokemon doesn't have a show based off of it. Definitely not.
We don't speak that card game in this place. Weischwartz.
I think Weischwartz doesn't
Does it?
Yeah. Weischwartz has an anime.
No, because it's based off of a bunch of animes.
Weischwartz has an anime.
Does it?
Guys, Weischwartz has an anime, right?
No, that's a Bushiroad anime. That was like kind of like the flagship.
No, not the Milky Homes. Weischwartz has an anime, right?
I don't believe so. Let us know in the chat, or if you're watching this after the live stream, in the comments down below. Super. Technically, the anime is over, guys, and it's gonna be a while. You gotta wait for the movie.
Play the card game while you wait.
Definitely. Hopefully, Mech Frieza gets that. If you know what I'm saying.
I'm still waiting for my Dungeon Dice Monsters anime.
Check. I like my check.
You're leaving?
I want to check out of this conversation.
Oh. All right.
No? All right.
Did Kaijudo have an anime?
Yes.
Was it good? Good.
All right. Let me run it down for you real quick.
Oh, I know it has an anime. I have like DVDs for it.
Kaijudo, since it's basically Duel Masters, but not. Duel Masters was based on the card game. Kaijudo was based on like a Luck and Logic type style. Except, I forget on what platform it was on. But probably the worst platform.
Oh, Hub. Hub.
Yes.
Hub. The Hub.
It was on the Hub. So you know nobody was watching that.
At least here in the U.S. it was.
But then again, I did watch it.
I did watch
What
the
does
Hub,
that
but
say?
the only thing I watched on the Hub was Transformers Prime.
Hey, Transformers Prime. Speaking of Transformers,
I was not aware we were live streaming about the Hub.
let's get off that topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise, Kaijudo, it had a cool concept. I'm not gonna lie. Especially since you know how in Duel Masters, you know you try to become a Kaijudo. In Kaijudo, you try to become a Duel Master. It's horrible. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, that's why they died.
I think it had 2 seasons too.
Yeah.
Which I think Duel Masters only had 1.
Yeah. All right. Real question.
What does that really say? The reboot did better than the original.
I don't know. I don't know how many seasons Duel Masters has had.
That's a good point.
And it might have been a case where we only got some of the seasons, but Japan got all of them because Japan really loved Duel Masters, and it lived how many years? To I think the last set came out in 2015.
Dang.
Yeah. All right. My final big question, though. Serious question: is Bakugan a card game anime?
No.
Because it is an anime.
Reason.
That's a game, and it uses cards.
Reason. It's based off toys, mainly, correct?
Mm-hmm.
They never depict any source of cards being sold / being obtained in any other way. You really only cared about the Bakugan. You didn't really care too much. It's like, oh, I got this super ultra rare battle card, or I'm forgetting what they're called. I'm not gonna lie. Me and my brothers used to play when I was younger.
Gate cards.
Yeah, gate cards. There we go. There wasn't anything too special about that. It's like, oh, it gives it a slight boost. But who cares? The power creep is freaking stupid like the Bakugan.
I'm not saying something like Beyblade counts. That's not a card game anime whatsoever. There are no cards. But if there were cards, a Beyblade Metal Fury would be the best card game anime. Just saying.
I think Burst would have bursted onto the scene. JK. But yeah, I don't feel like Bakugan would be a card game.
I think it's borderline.
But then again, here's another one. You might not know about this one, but you might.
Okay.
Monsuno.
Yeah, I remember with the spinning cylinders.
Cylinder.
I have.
They had cards.
Yeah, were they used in the show?
No.
Okay.
But they had cards in real life. So explain.
So does Beyblade. Did you know Beyblade has cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does
So
Beyblade need
therefore,
cards?
it solves all of our problems, and we can go along and talk about what was it?
I think
Card Wars. Card Wars. You know you want to talk about it.
What? Oh, okay, we gotta talk about that for a minute. So, Card Wars. Can you explain what it is briefly?
Card Wars is a card game from Adventure Time that was shown, I think, maybe once or twice.
It was
in the
just a
show.
couple episodes. Yeah.
But it took off, and they made an actual product for it. You can actually go back to some of our older stuff.
Let's talk about that.
Older stuff. Find your boy, cracking open some decks. And for some reason, at that time, I don't know if it was y'all or y'all who aren't subscribed, because you should be subscribed. Y'all was just digging Card Wars, and we just had no idea. We're like, well, I don't know what's going on.
At the time, our videos were averaging 50 views, and this thing's one of the Card Wars videos is still in our top 10 most popular videos of all time.
1900s or something for
like
some
that.
random
It's
reason.
kind of ridiculous. And it wasn't even. It was when we were pretty bad at our videos too. The quality was not great. We didn't worry about keywords or anything for the video. There wasn't even really a thumbnail. It was
hey, Dalton's hands and
Dalton's hands and cards. Yay.
Yeah, that. But It's a fun game. They also have their own app. So, wait a minute.
No, we're not sponsored.
They had online before Duel Links.
I want a Duel Links anime, like an anime based off of that card game.
Brains.
Oh.
Somewhat.
Rip.
With the whole, what is it? Wind? No, it's not wind duels. It's speed duels. What is it called?
No, I don't remember.
But you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. When he's on a skateboard, but they only have 3. It's basically a skateboard. Let's go. All right, unless you want to call it his windboard.
Keyword.
Any other questions, things like that we could be asking ourselves? Does the chat have anything else?
No, not so far. Do you guys have any questions for us about card game anime? I think that all of them are at least somewhat worth watching. They're all pretty decent at some points.
Sometimes they can help you out with somebody who's new with the game, like with Buddyfight. First thing I told a lot of people, I'm like, go watch the first season. You will learn how to play the game because they go that well with the game.
Buddyfight anime is really, really good at teaching someone how to play, which others do all right. Now, what's really annoying, holy cow, Vanguard. Vanguard, they do a teaching fight every season, and I hate it. Like, it's like, oh no, it's another episode where they do incredibly basic teaching fight. It's so annoying. I mean, Buddyfight's done it a couple of times, but not nearly to the level that Vanguard has.
Let's see how many, because you had the initial one. There was the one with... I just drew a blank and I can't remember anything. So we'll skim past that.
Okay.
And go to the part where... Do you have anything else for this?
Rox has asked, why hasn't the formula been cracked on making them? Like, what do you mean?
The formula of making
good
TCG
anime adaptations. I think a few have gotten close. Wixos was pretty good, however you pronounce it. I've never learned how to pronounce that name. Vanguard Season 1 was great, and clearly Vanguard's going back to that. So
if you're talking more for a learning experience, Buddyfight Season 1's really good. If you're just talking about like development and everything, 100's really great for that, even though Jacob would say, even I would say, it should have been cut back a few episodes or so.
It has the same problem Link Joker has. Like,
yeah.
Buddyfight 100 is the Link Joker of Buddyfight.
But it wasn't that... It was weird because, Season 1 was like 65 episodes?
I think it was closer to 50.
No, I think it was almost 60, maybe.
55, I think.
Oh, 64.
60.
I just got flagged down by some of our...
9 episodes. Buddyfight was big.
My life is a lie. What am I going to do?
100 felt long, especially towards the last parts. And the part that was really kind of irritating with it was the first 10 episodes, because it was all, we fight against Shido with random monster of the week.
That was the best part, right?
Really good, because it's Shido. If it had been anyone else, it would have been unwatchable. But it's Shido.
Are you sure?
Realistically, I want them to take Gao out of anime and replace him with Shido.
I got you something. Say the first 10 episodes wasn't Shido, but Genmo.
No. It has to be Shido. I want it to be future Shido, future fight.
You don't want
Shido buddy
yelling out like Dulcigra or Drampaga Draga.
No, I need my Shido, man. Shido's be the new main protagonist.
You want to know why? Because Jacob loses all the time and he wants to relate to it.
Oh.
Right in the soul.
Alright.
That's about it, huh?
Yeah, I think we're getting close to wrapping up. You have anything else to add?
Got it, so I'm taking it away.
Go watch Duel Masters.
Definitely watch Duel Masters if you want to see some cringe, just fourth wall breaking. But make sure to subscribe if you haven't so already. Hit the bell to get the notifications, though. Smash the like button because it shows us you want more of this. Let's see if we can 10 likes.
Whoa.
10 likes.
Whoa.
I know it's a lot, guys, I know it's a lot, but I believe in you. I believe in you. Follow us on Instagram because we were posting lit things today. And we try to post frequently. I'm not the greatest at it, but we got Jacob and Christian on that dealio. We trying to post on that. Join our Discord so you can talk to us, talk card games, throw out fan cards, do a little bit of everything. Maybe we'll start up a little anime thingy. And Jacob just wants to interrupt me.
Yeah, man. I do have one more thing I need to say. I will not be here next week for next week's live stream.
Nani?
I will be in Las Vegas for a business thing, so I won't be here next week.
Come back broke as
going there broke as.
And he'll be coming back even broker as.
So I will not be here for next week's live stream. It's going to be the Dalton show. You might bring on a guest, who knows. But we're pre-recording a whole bunch of content now just so you guys aren't in a desert of TC Buzz content. And I'll be back for the next week after that.
Oh, you're coming back?
No, maybe not.
Oh, okay. Whoo! No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But anything else from you, Jacob?
No, I'm good.
We're supposed to say check out the shop.
Oh, no. That's your job, man. You're on outro game today.
I try to get you involved and you never want to get involved. Check out the shop. Link will be in the description down below. But above all else, any last words, Jacob?
Rip.
Anything else, Jacob?
That's it. We forgot Battle Spirits. Oops. Go ahead.
Battles.
End it off.
Battle Spirits. What the hell is Battle Spirits?
Thanks for listening to TCG Buzz. New episodes can be found on tcgbuzz.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. For box openings, deck profiles, and more, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.